So the cost price is the amount used in manufacturing of an article or the price at which an article is bought. And the selling price is the price at which an article is sold. 475 into 96x is equal to 400 into 110x plus 400 into 6000. If when an article is sold for less than the cost price, we call it as a loss, and loss is given by cost price minus selling price. Hello everyone, a warm welcome to one and all. This is Shruti ma'am lecturing in Vidhyaashram, the Temple of Excellence, Mysuru. So in this session, we are going to take up the profit and as well as the loss. So before learning profit and loss, we are familiar with the two words, that is the cost price and the selling price. So the cost price is the amount used in manufacturing of an article or the price at which an article is bought. And the selling price is the price at which an article is sold. So that is your cost price and selling price. And when we are discussing about the profit and loss, profit is always the selling price minus cost price. That is when an article is sold for more than what it cost. When it is sold more than the cost price, then obviously we say it as a profit. And if when an article is sold for less than the cost price, we call it as a loss. And loss is given by cost price minus selling price. There are few formulae related to the cost price, selling price, profit and loss. So the formula is given by, if you want to find the percent in profit, that is the gain percentage or profit percentage, it is always profit divided by cost price into 100%. Next, the loss percent is always given by loss divided by CP into 100%. And whenever a profit percentage is given with respect to the selling price and you need to find out the cost price of an article, then cost price is always given by 100 divided by 100 plus profit percentage into selling price. Similarly, the same thing whenever the loss is given, it is 100 divided by 100 minus loss percentage into selling price. So vice versa, if you want to find out the selling price, then the formula interchanges to 100 plus profit by 100 into CP or 100 minus loss percent by 100 into CP. So these are the few formulas which helps us to calculate the cost price, selling price, profit, profit percentage, loss and loss percentage of a given article. Now let us take few problems. First question. If a company makes a profit of 10,000 by selling goods worth 25,000, find the profit percentage. So we know that if it makes a profit by selling the goods worth 25,000, then the percentage profit is always profit divided by cost price into 100. So now the profit is 10,000. And the worth is 25,000 into 100. So 100 by 25 into 100. So which is equal to 40%. Next question. Find the value of a house in the purchase of which the broker was paid 2% of the brokerage, which amounted to 80,000. So now we doesn't know the cost price of an house. So let us take the cost price of that house be X. And among the total cost, the 2% of it is paid to the broker, that is 80,000. That is 2% of X is equal to 80,000. So 2 by 100, X is equal to 80,000. So X will be equal to 80 lakh divided by 2. X is equal to 40 lakh. So therefore, the cost or the value of the house is 40 lakh. Next question. The cost price of 10 articles is equal to the selling price of 9 articles. Find the profit percentage. Now suppose, let the cost price of one article be X. Then the selling price will be 10 by 9x. And if the cost price of 10 articles is 10x, then the selling price of them is 10 into 10 by 9x. Now the profit is always equal to selling price minus cost price. So that is 100 by 9x minus 10x. So that is equal to 100x minus 90x, which is 10x by 9. Now profit percentage or percentage profit is equal to profit divided by cost price into 100. So profit is 10x by 9. The cost price is 10x into 100. So 10x cancels. We'll get the value as 100 by 9. So that is equal to 11.11 percentage. Next question. The selling price of an article is 3,680 and profit percentage 15%. Find the cost price. So they have given the selling price of an article as rupees 3,680 and percentage profit. So that is equal to 15%. So we know that we can calculate the cost price as 100 divided by 100 plus profit percentage into selling price. So which is 100 divided by 100 plus 15 into 3680. So which is 100 divided by 115 into 3680. So the final value or the cost price of an article is equal to 3,199.99. Approximately it is equal to 3,200. Next question. By selling 16 rings, a shopkeeper loses the selling price of 4 rings. Find the loss percentage. So when we are finding the loss percentage, it is clearly understood the shopkeeper got loss while selling his rings. So let the cost price of one ring be X. So let cost price of one ring is equal to X. So then cost price of 20 rings will be equal to 20x. So here they have given the selling of 16 rings. A shopkeeper loses the selling price of 4 rings. So if the cost price of 20 rings is equal to 20x, then the selling price will be 16x. So therefore, loss is equal to cost price minus selling price, which is equal to 20x minus 16x, which is equal to 4x. So now we need to find out the loss percentage. So the loss percentage or percentage losses, loss divided by CP into 100, which is 4x divided by 20x into 100. So x cancels, 100 by 5, which is equal to 20%. Next question. The difference between the cost price and the selling price is 225. If the profit percentage is 15%, find the selling price. See, the difference between the cost price and the selling price is 225. So which means it is profit, because we are going to calculate the selling price where the profit percentage is given. So obviously they have given the profit here. That is selling price minus cost price. That is equal to 225. Also they have given percentage profit. So which is 15%. Now we need to find out the selling price here. By using percentage profit, we can use the formula as profit divided by CP into 100. So to find the selling price, we should have the concept of cost price. That is, we need to know the value of cost price. So using percentage profit formula, we can find the cost price. So this is 15, profit is 225 into divided by CP into 100. So CP is equal to 225 into 100 whole divided by 15. So this is equal to 1,500 in terms of rupees. Now the selling price is always cost price plus profit. So which is equal to 1,500 plus 225, that is 1,725. 25 in rupees. Next question. A sells a bicycle to B at a profit of 20% and B sells to C at a profit of 25%. If C pays 225 for the bicycle, what did A pay for it? So now, selling price of A to B was at a profit. So if the cost price is 100, then the selling price was 100 plus 20, that is 120. So if we take the cost price as X, then this will be 120 by 100 X. Selling price of A to B is nothing but cost price of B. So that is cost price of B. So now again B sells to C at a profit of 25%. So therefore there will be new selling price. Selling price of B to C. So this will be the new cost price and it is 25% more on the given cost price. So 120x by 100 plus 25% of 120x by 100. And whatever he has sold it to C is the amount given by C. So given, so 120x by 100 plus 25 by 100 into 120x by 100 is equal to 225. So if we take 120x by 100 as a common factor, here we'll get 1 plus 25 by 100, which is equal to 225. So solving this fraction, we will get 120x by 100 into 125 by 100 is equal to 225. So finally, x is equal to 225 into 100 into 100 whole divided by, so 120, 125, 120 into 125. Evaluating this, we'll get x is equal to 150. So what is this x? It is the cost price of the bicycle. So therefore, we'll conclude cost price or original price or original cost of bicycle is equal to rupees 150. Next question. A bookseller sells a book at a profit of 10% and he had bought it at 4% less and sold it for 6 more. He would have gained 18.3 by 4 percentage. What did it cost him? So we need to find out the cost price. Let it be equal to x. So he has sold a book at a profit of 10%. So therefore, the selling price is x plus 10% of x, that is 110x by 100. So they have given, if the cost price was 4% less, that is x minus 4% of x, then he would have got the selling price 6 rupees more, that is 110x by 100 plus 6. So now let us find cost price. Cost price will be 96 by 100x, and here let us keep the selling price as it is. They also given the percentage profit. So that is equal to 18.3 by 4. So converting this, we'll get it at 75 by 4. Since we are supposed to calculate the cost price, we know that cost price can be calculated using the formula 100 divided by 100 plus profit percentage into selling price. So this becomes 100 divided by 100 plus 75 by 4 into selling price 110x by 100 plus 6. So now cost price is 96 by 100x. So 96 by 100x. So here solving this, we'll get 400 plus 75. 4 goes to numerator. So 400 divided by 475 into, again solving this, we'll get this as 110x plus 600 whole divided by 100. So here we can calculate 100 on both sides. Now we are left with 475 into 96x is equal to 400 into 110x plus 400 into 6000. So solving this, we will get 1600x is equal to 2,40,000. Now x is equal to 2,40,000 whole divided by 1600. So cancelling this, so we will get it as 150. So therefore, the cost price of the book or the original cost of the book where the bookseller has bought it was rupees 150. I'll meet you in the next session. Until then, keep watching, keep learning and keep exploring. Thank you.